Yo, what up? It's Deuces. Welcome to Inside Onyx. This is a series focused on mid to intermediate gameplay where we're going to go over questions, philosophies, gameplay mechanics that'll help you get to the next rank. I don't really want this to be super structured and YouTubey, but I want it to be helpful because I know there are a lot of people in this community. I'm on the Reddit threads, I'm on YouTube comments, and they ask a lot of the same questions and then they get the same answer, but we don't get real life examples of that advice. Also, you'll see like, go watch Lucid, go watch Ryanoob, and like those are great resources, but those are professional players playing against professional opponents. I wanted to show my POV, to show me doing things right and me doing things wrong against people you're more likely to play against. Although this is not pro level advice, I think anybody at my skill level or below will be able to learn a lot from this, and at the very least, it will get you thinking about the game or your play style a bit deeper. I'm just going to take a moment to throw up my credentials here. I don't think that ELO is that important. There's a lot of ways to game the system, and if you're playing alone, it's a lot harder to climb. Really, we just want to improve this number, so here's mine. I'm trying to improve as well, so let's hop into this. Playing your life. What does it mean? Why is it useful? Personally, I think playing your life is the first thing you can change out of all the game mechanics, all the game philosophies you can change to immediately increase your rank. If you're playing alone, doesn't matter. You can play your life. You don't need to rely on anyone else to play your life properly. Also, it's more of a philosophy than it is a mechanic, so it's pretty easy to put into practice. It has nothing to do with your settings. Playing your life is more of a philosophy, and we're going to get into what it looks like. There are a lot of different ways you can play your life. It's not just one thing that you do. So let's take a look at examples of me doing it poorly and examples of me doing it well. So let's look at a bad example of playing my life. Here I know I need to fight for rockets, so I start shooting this guy. I'm half shield. If you look, I have 3 teammates up here on the hill, so I have a really good chance of winning these rockets if I play this smart. But instead, I'm going to push out with half shields, thirst the rockets, and die. And if you look, if I would have just waited just a second, Gravity Amp is coming back here on backseat. He's probably going to help me with this gunfight. So if I would have just chilled out, let my shields recharge, I probably would have won rockets. Here's a great example of playing your life and how just staying alive can help your team get map control. So I'm going to help this guy over here. I put some shots on him. Unfortunately, I don't get the trade. But see, I don't push up too much. I'm not looking for a 1v1. I'm just trying to do a little bit of damage while I have my shields. I run back to my team. I see that he's pushing up, so I'm going to follow him up again. Again, I'm here alone on this side, so I'm not doing too much. I see this guy, or I hear this guy sliding off to my right, so I throw a plasma. I pick up a kill, and look at this. 3 teammates in perfect position to pinch over at PD. So what do? I finally push out now that it's safe, and I pick up 1 more kill. So that's just a really great example of how me staying alive and keeping shields on the right side of the map helped the rest of my teammates move up. Here's a classic example of playing your life poorly. I see a lot of lower ranked players do this. I mean, I do it occasionally. I think everyone does. But you're in a power position and you see someone running around below you or maybe on an objective and you fly off of your position, land in the middle of the map, and die. So here I have flagged down an alley. I see a guy on double doors and I'm like, ooh, free kill. I jump off of this thing and then I get team BR'd and die. And for what? I mean, it was a really, really bad play. If I stay up top, I have a chance of going into BR and getting a better angle. Or I mean, there's countless things I could have done. I could have just called that guy out, but instead I fly off and die. Another really common mistake is holding forward off spawn. I have 2 dead teammates here. A third one's about to go. And I'm just pushing toward a lost cause. I get shot from the right, then I get shot from the hillside, of course. And now I've just thrown my team's timing completely out of whack. I should have just stayed and waited for my teammates to spawn so that we could push the next hill, a power weapon, or maybe a power up that was on spawn. So in this clip, I do a few things really well. I start by getting this guy off the point and then immediately recognizing there are 2 guys on my screen. And I'm not going to go for a hero play. I'm not going to try to get a trade on the stairs. I'm just going to thrust away and get back into tires. Jump out of tires to try to help with this guy on stairs. He gets picked up, but I'm being chased. I have a sentinel beam and thrust, so I decide to go for an outplay here. I get it, and in that swing, I went from possibly just dying on point or trading on point to getting an assist, picking up a kill, and having map control to finish up this point. This is the final example I'm going to show you, and I play my life really well here. I end up getting a really sweet outplay, but this just goes to show you that playing your life doesn't always mean tucking your tail between your legs and running away until you die. It's making the other team hunt you down, being a really hard kill, and even doing some damage on your way out. I see 2 nades come in, I know I have 2 people. I'm gonna get this guy off ramp, and then immediately I'm out. I'm gone. I have a drop shield though, and I figure why not? I end up getting this insane 4-shot, which felt really good. You can see my reaction up there. I'm pretty excited about it. So that's just another great example of making yourself hard to kill. So hopefully you guys saw yourselves in those clips. So next time when you're about to leap off that power position, you're about to push with 3 dead, you kind of take a second and play your life smarter. I do want to add though that you will find yourself continually making these mistakes. As you get better, your opponents get better. And it's not that you're not learning, it's just you're getting punished way harder for doing way less. Always make mental note of when you make a great play with your life and when you make a poor play with your life, and it'll help you moving forward. All right, that's all I have for you guys. The next one's gonna be over communication, how to send and receive good comms. Speaking of good comms, if you guys wanna leave comments on what I got right, what I got wrong, how you feel about it, what you want me to cover, just put that down in the comment section, much appreciated. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff, whatever. I will see you guys at the next one. Deuces.